Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and I have a lot to show you today on this mini episode of Tekkit 2. But first, I need to explain why this is happening. So, bear with me for a moment, if you will. This is going to be a pretty busy week for me coming up, and I will not have a lot of time to record the type of episodes that I've been recording. I like to record for at least an hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then turn that into one big Mondo episode. The title of the channel is Howdy Folks LP, and the LP could stand for Let's Play, but I like to think that it stands for Long Play. They're big, long, juicy videos that you can turn on and either watch with complete captivation or just have on as background noise. But I'm not going to have time to record those. So I thought about what I could do. And I could record segments of an episode over the course of many days and then edit those together to create one big, long video. But the problem with that is that that means there will be no new Tekkit 2 content for several days. Alternatively, I can squeeze in some recording sessions for smaller videos. And I thought since episode 10, everything that I have planned for it is going to be one really big, really long episode, this would be a better idea. To do a bunch of little things kind of leading up to 10, and then hopefully next weekend, Saturday rolls around, I'll have the time to record episode 10 the way that I envision it. Now that does mean that for the next several days you're going to be watching little bitty bite-sized chunks of Tekkit. And I understand that that's not to everyone's liking, but again, the alternative is no Tekkit at all for several days. So if the option is no Tekkit, or little bits of Tekkit, I think we're going to go with little bits. Now, there will be other content releasing. I have an ongoing Xenoblade Chronicles 3 playthrough. I finished Xenoblade Chronicles 3 a couple weeks ago. I've got all the footage for the entire game. It was a really fun playthrough, and I'm actually not done playing it. I'm still playing and recording it. Not right now. I've been pretty busy with Tekkit 2 since it launched. But I'm still playing through it. There's still a whole bunch of like post-game content I want to do, and I'm ready to get back into editing those. So because I don't have to record those, I just have to edit them. For those of you who don't know, at my job, there are spurts of really intense physical labor, followed by sometimes an hour or an hour and a half of not doing anything, where I get out my laptop and I actually edit videos. So because I already have those recorded, I can edit them at work, and those will be uploading alongside the little bites of Tekkit. Also, I have another channel called Howdy Folks Gaming, and I am kind of repurposing that channel to be more about editorial content, so game reviews and things. And as part of that, I had 2 Let's Play series that were running on there, Assassin's Creed Valhalla and FTB Endeavor. And I didn't finish them, but I wanted to finish them, but I didn't want to finish them there since I'm doing different types of content there. So I'm starting to move those videos over to this channel. I've moved most of them over, but those are older videos, some of them over a year old as the sun rises and I'm still talking. But I will continue to release those alongside these bite-sized Tekkits. So if you enjoy these, maybe check those out. They're very different types of videos, so I'm sure they're not going to be for everyone. But that spider there sure wants some more, doesn't he? So that's all of that out of the way. Let me just really quickly summarize. For the next few days, possibly the next week, we're going to be doing bite-sized Tekkit chunks in between episode 9 and 10. This is 9.1. Welcome. And I've got a lot to show you in this one. But then alongside these, there's going to be older videos, Assassin's Creed and FTB Endeavor, which I've got to get all released so I can resume those series and make new videos in those series, as well as my new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Let's Play that I can edit while I'm at work because I can. It's not a big deal. So what are we doing in today's bite-sized episode? Well, today I'm giving you a tour of my house, because a whole lot has changed, and I've got a lot to show you. Starting outside, well, I didn't build this. Yeah, I don't know what this is. I have no clue what this is. Is that a heart? That looks like a heart. That's lovely. This is trading post opening soon. Okay. Well, that's fun. That's really fun. Port opening soon. I think that sign was there before. Is there anything new over there? That all looks basically the same. Well, this doesn't have anything to do with what I wanted to show you. This just looks like a mess. The base has been changed, so as you might have noticed, we've got some beautiful flowers surrounding it now. And you know what? Let's do a proper tour of the... Hello? Why cinematic camera? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's perfect. So as you can see, we've got this lovely flower arrangement out here in front of the house, consisting mostly of... What are these? Azure bluettes and blue orchids. Let's turn off cinematic camera, actually. It's a little bit annoying. I've also gone around and bone milled the ground to make some lovely grass and various flowers. Right-clicking with a shovel on grass will give you this lovely grass path. I planted some trees, specifically sugar maple and the cherry trees. Basically, I wanted this place to look less bland and more kind of lovely. And I think that I achieved that. Now, we also have over here, geez, I wonder what could be going over here. Looks like something might land here or take off from here. Maybe a tease for the future. Oh, cool, we can see the other portal. Lovely. Doesn't look like that one's got anything weird going on around it. We also have a hole in the ground here, and I don't suppose we need to go in there. We can just, you know, drop in over here. Oh, no, we can't! That's right, we've got new glass roof up here because I got sick of it raining on me when I was down there at the nuclear reactor. Also, I changed it all over glass. So, you can use chisel on glass, which is what I did, to convert all of my glass to this bubble glass, which I also put inside of these doors. Now, it doesn't work exactly the way I had hoped. I had hoped it would be an invisible door. But I think that they're invisible enough that they don't really catch your eye. So it still looks like the house only has that one front door. But then we can get in from other directions. And then we have the inside, where I've done a bit more work. So first off, I moved all of our machines over here. And I had a trap door so we can get access to the MFEs that are underneath them, because each of them now have an MFE. Why? Well, 2 of these machines did have storage upgrades, but I got rid of those to make room for proper import and export upgrades. So I've simplified the whole setup a little bit, no more hoppers, and I'm pretty pleased with this. But I did want to have a nice buffer of power on each of these, and the MFE is so remarkably easy to manufacture. Why are you there? Get out of here. The MFV is just double insulated gold cables, an energy crystal, and a machine block. They're so quick and easy to make that I was able to make all 3 of these without even really thinking about it while watching a Red Letter Media video. I moved my bed over here, and the reason I moved all the machines over there is because I needed room for this, which is how we now fly up and down out of the basement. But it was important to me because, remember, flying is dependent on EMC, and I don't think the Klein Star is ever going to run out when I'm not paying attention, but you never know when you might be out there with your destruction catalyst, and you're just not paying a lot of attention, and the next thing you know, you can't fly anymore. So I added this lovely double staircase, so you can get access to our basement like that. And I did the same over here, so this is access to the mines, with a hidden little trapdoor that goes down there. And I built these really cool iron ladders. And if you're wondering, geez, Reese, you had time to do all of this, but you didn't have time to record, like, a proper episode? Well, yeah, because I did all of this at, you know, like, midnight when I couldn't sleep. And I decided, you know what, I'm not going to just lay in bed and not sleep. I'll go play Minecraft. But you don't want to hear me record at midnight. I was literally, like, mouth slightly agape. Is that a butterfly? Mouth slightly agape. Slightly, like one eye, like, fluttering closed. Half snoring, watching Red Letter Media, and doing this. What I'm trying to convey to you here with all of this is that there was not a lot of attention being given to my actions. I was on Minecraft autopilot, and it wouldn't have made for an interesting video. This is all still running smoothly. This happens. This is getting out of hand. I have to come over here and manually empty some of this. So actually, we probably need to get another button up top there. Not another button, but another pulsar to maybe maintain things a little bit better. And in fact, let's do that now, because I'm pretty sure if we come up here and we have a look inside of our build craft, yeah, we've got plenty of pipe pulsars. I built a ton of them. And then we can just kind of fly over here and drop in. We'll slap this one on top. I feel bad for these butterflies. I should probably plant some flowers. So hopefully that helps maintain the balance a little bit better, because things are getting out of control. I'm probably going to be getting rid of this soon. I've got other plans for energy collectors in the future, but it really is outmatched here. Now, something else I did is we got our compacting recycler, and we have it hooked up using an import upgrade, so it can import an entire stack at a time. So that's no longer a limiting factor. I added 2 energy collectors to try to keep up with it. Hint, hint, things we'll be doing with energy collectors in the future. And then that will dump into the mass fabricator, which has 10 UU matter, but is currently turned off because, my gosh, that thing sucks down a lot of power. Something I realize is that even though a lot of these trees, like this here hill cherry tree, it has an EMC value. I don't know if this is an intentional or if this is a bug, But if you put it inside of here, you can't actually get any more out, and it will not remember the recipe. It'll say that it's learned the recipe, but you can't get any more. I don't know if that's on purpose or a mistake. I am running 1.0.4, but it was doing the same on 1.0.3, and then I just have them in here at random. I guess I should straighten them up, shouldn't I? I thought it might be funny if they were all slightly crooked, but actually it's just kind of bugging me now. So I've got those in the frames, and then over here, where I've harvested those trees, you know, it's like a little safekeeping thing, just so we don't accidentally run out of those in the future. Also, is that normal? I guess that was intentional. The design in this corner is a little bit of a mess. We did add another hole in the ceiling over here for quick access to the outside. So if we need to go from the house to here, we can do so relatively quickly. Why we want to go over there, couldn't tell you. Meanwhile, if we want to access over here, we have this hole, which allows us to drop in. And I did move some generators down here to try to top off the MFSU, which, I mean, honestly, we've now gone through a batch of uranium cells, and we're on our second batch, and this thing can struggle sometimes with keeping everything running. So I definitely need to spend some time figuring out a better way to build the reactor. But I've got all of my reactor things back here. So we got all this nonsense and all of this nonsense. I've got near depleted uranium cells, and I feel like there's something we can do with those. Depleted isotope cell? I don't know why I would want that. I don't know why I would want to make such a thing. Damaged conversion module, who can say? I genuinely don't know. But I figured that was weird, that a near depleted uranium cell was an item that you could collect, as opposed to, because like right now, these just say, you know, uranium cells still. So if you come out here right before they're gone, they change slightly, and there's got to be a reason for it. Now, I want to be able to get everywhere without flying, so I've got another tunnel here that goes to a hidden trapdoor that can take us out of here in case I somehow end up down here without any EMC to fly out. I've also got this door. Where does this door lead? Well, this leads into our old mines. Absolutely. I went a little crazy with the mercurial eye here, getting marble on top of everything. But this should start looking familiar to you. We've got this crafting table and furnaces that we placed way back in episode 0. The pits of lava that I dug out in a desperate bid to find. I still haven't found sulfur, by the way. If you folks have found sulfur, let me know your tips and tricks, but I have not. I did get a comment from someone telling me to check around lava, which I did. That was part of the hour or so of content that got cut out of me just trying to find sulfur. It's a good tip, though, that I should have included in the video, that yes, you can find sulfur tends to appear more often around lava. Believe you me, I looked. I looked all around here. It would be very funny if I flew over here and there's just sulfur, like right somewhere where I had allegedly already checked and I just somehow missed it. It would be very funny, but I don't think that that's going to work out for us. So I cannot guarantee that in the future there won't be other sleepless nights where I decide I'm just going to play Minecraft while I'm half awake and watching Red Letter Media or JonTron or some other YouTube channel that I enjoy. It probably will happen again, I'll be honest, but I don't know what I'll actually get up to. Things that I definitely... Well, you know what? Never mind. I won't spoil future episodes, but hopefully you folks enjoyed this little bit of what I've been doing in my Tekkit 2 Let's Play. And I think I called it Tekkit Legends earlier, or maybe I said it in such a way that I was able to cut it out, and therefore you didn't hear that, and in that case, pretend like it didn't happen. But this is the house now. I think it looks pretty good, and I think it feels... You know, it's starting to get into the cold season. Autumn's going to be starting soon. Winter... It's going to be summer that whole time in Texas, and hopefully our base here will remain a little slice of summer for all you folks up in the colder north. So until next time, when we get to episode 9.2, look, I'm not excited about this either. It's just the thing that made the most sense at the time. Until then, now, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Bye!